So we are study about the human resource. Within the human resource we covered the what is the resource, type of resource, and within the human resource what will we make the population convert or transfer into a human resource, or maybe so that different points within the definition of population we have covered. First one is the size, distribution and density of the population in India and the Rajasthan, and after that we have covered the second point of the definition, what will be the population growth and population change of all over India and the at particular Rajasthan according to 2011 census. Now we have focus here the region of population growth. So we have covered the what will be the population growth and change. Now the regions of the population growth. What are the regions of the population growth? So the regions are divided into three parts. First one, birth rate, second will be death rate, and third will be migration. So all are three are the main regions or two in the India or at the world for the population growth. So what will be the birth rate? Birth rate, number of children surviving, number of children surviving per thousand in a year. So it means the number of children surviving per thousand in a year. Like for example, we have take for a over particular place from where it is the place have the geographical territory. In that particular area they have lived 100,000 people or maybe the 100 people at that present time, but after 1 year the number of increase at the number of surviving children, number of surviving children will be, it may be increasing population like maybe 50. So the 50 change will be the new members, they are coming after the new birth of child at that particular is 50. So the birth rate of that particular area is 50 upon 1000, it will be 0.005. okay, so it will be 0.05. so that will be the birth rate of the particular area, it means a area. So same thing is at the death rate. The birth rate or death rate as calculated at the per thousand. Okay, so death rate, number of dying people, persons at per thousand in a year. So it will be the same like the birth rate have new surviving child, birth of child surviving children, and the death rate is the number of dying persons. So it will be the death rate. Or now the migration will be the movements of people from one place to another place. So it will be called the migration. So brief the in India what are the regions of the population. The main regions of the population growth will be the birth rate, death rate and migration. So in India, that region, how to affect that region in the population of growth, population change in India. So first one is the birth rate and death rate. So birth rate will be the difference between birth rate and death rate. Rate will be natural cause of population growth. So the difference between it means the birth rate and death rate. It was reason of the difference between, maybe have one time the birth rate was increased high and the death rate was low. At that particular time, the population growth. If they have birth rate low and death rate is high, so it also the reason of the population change. So all these are the conditions in which the difference of the birth rate and death rate will be a natural cause of the population growth. So in India till 1980s, we have till 1980s India's birth rate was gradually increase and death rate will decrease. Death rate was decrease. So at that the death rate was decreased, it means they have low in comparison to birth rate, so it will be difference. So it caused the population growth. And after that we have take after 1980s. So 1980 the Indian government and among the people, they are aware about the causes and the problem of population's growth. So it will be they are taking correcting measure, or they have some kind of policy started by the government to aware the particular populations to decrease the birth rate, or maybe the reasons to decreasing the overall populations. So after 1980s the India decrease the birth rate gradually. It means not drastically, in sudden. If have, for example, India have before they have 120 birth rate, so it will be not drastically change within a year like that, have only 10 children, so birth rate will be 10. So it will be not that much, it will be gradually. It means in next year it will be 118, maybe 115. So it will be have gradually change, so gradually decreasing. So it will be they have also affect, because decreasing the birth rate, it will be, or death rate will already decrease, so that difference between the birth rate and death rate will be low, so it will be reason to stabilize or the decreasing the population growth overall. So now that will be the effect in India. So now after that in India we have seen both points, death rate and birth rate, but India have have always birth rate high in comparison to the death rate. So it also shows the growth of population in India. So first one, because we have already noted that birth rate and death rate both have difference, so it will be cause the population growth. Or India have always birth rate in the high in comparison to death rate. It means, for example, birth rate will be for example we have take birth rate will be 100, so death rate will be 80 according to data source. So the difference will be after 1980s, so birth rate was also decreasing, so the difference between that will be low, so the population growth will be overall stabilized, or maybe the growth rate of the population per year or maybe decadal growth was decreasing in India after 1980s. So that now the first and second point, birth rate and death rate, was the main reason to population growth in a particular place in a particular time period. So now we have third point will be the migration. Migration means the movement of particular population from one place to another place. The migration have two types: immigration versus, or maybe second one is the immigration. It means immigration and immigration. Migration is the movement of people maybe people who are come at particular place, or they have going from the original place to other place, destination place. So that two process of migration, immigration and immigration. So immigration, it means they have some people are come at the destination place, come the people at destination place, and they have going from original place. So it will be like that. For we have understand, like we have going, or our parents or neighborhood, they are going to earning, or maybe they have for better job, for better education. Those particular persons are going from original bona fide place to other place to get education, get job, and to get the seek the better opportunity, job opportunity. So it will be the from here to here. So it will be the origin of the people. It will living are from the by birth. After they have seeking to education, they have going to other place. So it will be at that particular number of persons will be increased in particular territory and in a particular time period. So it will be the increasing, or here will be decreasing, because from here the persons are coming, or here they coming the persons. So here, for example, we have take 100 people are here and 100 people are here, but at the conditions for that 100 persons to get new job opportunity at the other place, at the here, or maybe have seeking to knowledge, they have 5 persons are coming here. So it will be 95, or it will be 105. So it will be the increasing of population due to migrations or due to, so immigration and immigrations both will be the cause of the population change. So migration will be the movement of people from one place to other place, will be also cause of the reason of the population growth. So now we have in India migration will be two types. The migration will be two types, maybe interstate and the international. So migration will be divided into two parts. First one be interstate. Second will be the international. Interstate means they have within India. For example, it have India. In India we have different states. Number of different state is total 28 state in India. So people of the total population of India will be migrate or from one state to other state, like they have Punjab, Haryana, Punjab and Rajasthan. Number of people they have come from Haryana to Rajasthan for seeking to maybe education, to get the job opportunity and other things will be here, and some Rajasthan people going to Punjab for getting or seeking to new knowledge or maybe education to get better opportunity of the job, and other will be the better livelihood at the Punjab. So that will be circulation of the population within the state or within the country. So it will be interstate. So or international, it means they have Indian people or Indian population will be migrate from India to other destination, maybe for getting the new knowledge, seeking to education, seeking to hospital service or health services, or maybe getting to better job opportunity, to get the better livelihood. So all these are the reason to get migration of people from one country to other country. So internationally it will be country to country migration, country to country. Country to country, it means they have from India to UK, US and other will be here from country to country. India state है Rajasthan to Punjab, Punjab to Haryana, Haryana to UP, UP to Bihar, Bihar to Maharashtra. All these are within the country. We have different administrative state. So all these states are in maybe population change within the state. It will be the interstate population migration. So in India we have focused what are the reasons within India to migrate the people from one state to other state. So that the reasons of the migration in India, it may be interstate migration, migrations. So in interstate migration, the basically migration in India, rural India to urban. So in India the migration was basically rural to urban. We have know that in India rural population 3/4 of population, total population live in rural area. So the rural area will be high in comparison to urban area from after the independence to till date. So in rural area has some time of constraint, like they have no basic facility or more poverty. They have reason to migrate from rural area to urban area. The reason will be first will be poverty. In rural area everyone have not getting the appropriate job, or they will be not earning some basic amount to amount to run the family, or maybe living the a minimum amount of the livelihood at the rural area due to the lack of employment. So unemployment. So these are the two codes to migration from rural to urban area. In rural area, these are the two regions are the pushing factors. Push factor, we called push factor in migration in rural area. So they are restriction or maybe the negative factor to affect the population or number of persons to migrate to urban area. So the push factor are the poverty and unemployment at the rural area, and somehow the urban area have attractive features, attractive factors, because we have no, here is the negative factor which affect the two persons push or maybe forced to migrate from here to another place. So other place they have will be destined as a migrate, so that particular place have some attractive features, so people are migrated that particular place, so that the attractive factors of that particular place is the urban area in India. So what are the attractive factors in urban area is, first one is the employment. It means at the rural area have large number of unemployment, but at that urban area have chances or maybe we call the job opportunity will be high in comparison to rural area. So here they have easily to get the some kind of employment to earn or maybe living the a minimum kind of the livelihood at that urban area. So the employment was the attractive or maybe pull factor, because is are attract or they have pull, or they in rural area they push, they have giving the force to outward, they have inward force. So what will be the inward force or pull factor was the employment. Second will be the better livelihood. It means they have better education system, better job opportunity, better things to get the easily access or maybe better connectivity of the different metropolitan city at the urban area, or maybe have better transport services, better communication services at the urban area. So all are these the factors to attract particular number of populations at that particular place within the time period. So they are pushing, they are forcing outward some people to go away from that particular place, so away the people or maybe displacing them from here to here in India. So interstate migration will be based on the rural area to urban area basically, because in India the large portion of population living in the rural India, and the other will be at the particular urban area is the small. So due to that regions attractive features or maybe the pull factor, so it will be increasing that number of migration from one rural India to urban areas. So all these are the regions of the migration from rural India to urban area. So we have discussed the regions of the population growth in India or overall growth of the. So now what it was the regions, what are the population problem. So here we discuss the population problems. All we know, if have in our earth we have limited amount of resources, so that we have assessed the particular amount of people like that. For example, we have understand like that at that earth he have the capacity to maybe the capacity to live the 1,000 people at that particular place. So if have the in particular space or particular growth rate will be highly at that particular place, so like we have growth rate will be the 10%, so yearly or maybe decadal in 10 years, so that will be every year will be increasing 1% at that particular place. So that at the particular total capacity will be 1,000, but every year it have the increasing burden at that particular place. So at that particular place have limited resources, so that limited resources will be affect the, if the population growth was highly high, the population growth high, it means the pressure on the limited resources, because we have scarcity of resources, so we have need to use the judicial use of the resources. So the different kind of population problem at that percent due to the high growth rate, so the limited amount of resources will be affect the total development of the population or maybe the number of persons at that particular within the time frame. So it will be so that we have annual increase at the India annual increase of the population growth was the high. So we have some features to take that notes of that particular points. So the problems will be here. Number one problem was the extension increase. First one was the increasing of the economic development affect the economic development. All we know have at the particular place or on the earth have limited amount of resources. If that limited amount of resources are divided in the large number of population, so they have only little amount of that resources we can assess at that for the development of the particular persons or maybe the number of populations or persons. So at that the population growth is high, so will it also affect the economic development, because the resources are diverted to the livelihood of the particular population. So the number of resources will be not given to development of the economic, maybe the social development. So the number of resources we divert from the economic development to the assess the basic facility to provide the particular population. If that particular population is high or highly increasing due to different reasons we have discussed, so that will be affect the overall development of the country or will be affect the economic development, because number of resources we divert from the economic development to the livelihood or surviving of the population, because they have in population we have to survive, they have some basic need like clothes, shelter or maybe food. So all these things will be provided due to from that particular amount of resources. So that particular amount of resources we divert from the economic development to the other part of that, like we have basic necessity of the human. So now the first one, the affect the economic development. So second was the affect the overall population, affect the population style. It means the number of population at the particular place, they have some amount of population or number of person will be highly assess that number of resources, but some amount of persons or some number of persons will not assess that appropriate resources. So that will be they have one persons at that particular living the high standard of the livelihood, and one persons at that particular will be have scarcity of the basic necessity to human will be water, clothes, shelter or food. So all these are the basic necessity to surviving of a human. So the population style, it means that affect the one person. If they have gradually increasing the population, so it will be affect the overall population, because high level of standard will be living as much as they have assessed the number of resources highly, but the lowing people, or they have some amount of number of population or persons at the particular place, they have among that they have scarcity of the resources, so they have not assessed the appropriate basic necessity, so they will be affect the overall population in terms of health services, maybe education, or maybe the other. So that population was not converted into the as a human resources due to the lack of education, or due to lack of health services, due to the proper training, because the population growth will be affect the overall scarcity of the resources. So now that was the, because we have number of at that particular we have number of resources allotted to the number of resources allotted to that basic necessity like water, cloth, and so we have the amount of resources will be not in assess to development of the overall country. So these are the problems faced by the due to the population problems. So they have affect the overall. If we have total amount, for example, we have seen that the number of amount is the 1000. So if we have total 100 liter water at that place, so the 1000 people will assess the 100 liter water for week for 7 days. But the number of population will be increased, like 100 persons are added at that particular place, so the number of days they have assessed the water will be decreased, so it will be 6 days. So other will be we have need to get extra resources to develop the 1 day water arrange at that particular. So these are the population problem. So that will be discussed affecting the overall economic development, maybe the style of population, the livelihood of the population, and the social structure also have affected by due to the population problem, and they have some scarcity of resources. Or so that scarcity of resources we have need to some amount of the resources will divert to provide the basic necessity to the persons at that place in a living at that particular place at the time period. So these are the population problem in India. So these are the, so we have now the third point of the definition will be characteristic of the population. It will be the what is the sex ratio, the age of population. So all these are the characteristics of the population. So now we have discussed the characteristics one by one. The characteristics of population we have discussed from like the sex ratio, the urbanization, or maybe we have literacy rate. So all these are the characteristics of the population. So thank you. We have discussed in the next class about the characteristics of the population. Thank you.